So you have colds or flu, or you want to be able to stop your colds and flu. It's in the northern hemisphere, it's the winter season. Winter season has come and it's set in, and this is what they're talking about on the television, on the radio. They interview people on the streets. What medication do you take for your colds and flu? And they have a whole range, and it's all advertising. You throwing good money after bad. How do you handle your colds and flu? Do you go to the chemist? Do you also buy a whole heap of pharmaceuticals? Do you go to the doctor and let him book you off sick because you've got bronchitis and you've got flu and he has to give you, I don't know, medication and injections, and you don't have to have all of these things. You can deal with it by yourself, and I would like to show you how, if you'll just come with me on a ride of discovery, on a journey of discovery and learning, and see how I cure or take care of my colds and flu. My name is Brian, and thank you for joining me on the Spacey Rush YouTube channel or the Spacey Rush Facebook page. In this particular example that I'm going to use for illustration purposes, the body, first we've got to cover a few basic points. The body needs to be able to talk to you. You need to be able to have a communication line to your body, your consciousness to your body. And how does this happen? Your body has a communication method. It talks to you. It tells you when it is in stress. I have a pain. I have a pain in my head, so therefore I need some attention there. I have a pain in the back of my throat, and so therefore I need attention there. And so now you need to learn the language. You need to become aware of your body. You need to become sensitive of your body, and not just wait until you are busy passing out from from flu. Okay, so I've taken the opportunity to draw a few pictures. This is the inside of the mouth and the nasal cavity. Here I have another one of a little bit more detail of the whole, the chest, and the also mouth and nasal cavity. And I've also got a picture of the inside of the mouth. And these are all necessary because you need to have a clear picture in your mind, because you're going to be using your inner vision to channel your energy to this part of your body. And how do you know what part of the body if you don't know what it looks like? So therefore, you can go on Google it, you can look on YouTube, you can look on the internet and find illustrations of the inside of your body. They've got everything that you can imagine, and then even more. That's the first step. And then the second, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye when you have found the problem area in your throat or wherever, you are going to take a ball of energy. You're going to take a light ball. This ball of energy is going to be in the form of, it's going to be light. You just imagine a ball of light. And so you take a shaft, my pen is a good shaft, and onto the end of it you place a ball. Now I've taken a little piece of wire and I've put a circle on the end, and the circle then represents the ball of light. So this will be the shaft, this will be the ball of light. It can be any size, you can make it any size. Not the wire, but the ball of light. When it's inside you, you can make it small for a certain area, and you can make it big for a larger area. And so, let's get down to the actual symptoms. What is the first symptom that you will experience? Is a tickling in the back of the throat. Most of the time we just go and we think nothing more of it. Actually, this is the important end of the stick. You mustn't wait until you have to go to the doctor. This tickle, this is important, and you will find if you don't take care of it, tomorrow morning the tickle will be a cough, and then you've got a snivelly nose, and then the phlegm goes down your throat, and then now you've got bronchitis. So when you have this tickling in the back of your throat, the uvula, the baby tongue, the little tongue there, let's come a little closer, you might have a tickle on your little tongue, you might have a tickle in the back of your throat, in the back of your mouth. If you open your mouth and look inside the mirror, look in the mirror, you will see the reflection of the back of your throat. And when you've got this discomfort, you will find that the back of your throat is actually quite inflamed, red, and this is the physical, what you can see. But now you're going to, in your mind's eye, once you've calmed yourself down, you're sitting somewhere, you're not thinking about what bills you're going to pay, and if your girlfriend's called you, or your boyfriend, whichever the case may be, now you're going to concentrate on the affected area, and you're going to play the light over the affected area. Remember, you can change the size of this light ball. So let's change the size of the light ball, and let's play it over the whole area here. Let's play it over the whole area, everywhere where there's discomfort. And let's assume that this discomfort has actually gone up into the nasal cavity. Now again, you can use the small light, and at the back of the nasal cavity you can play the light over there, or you can use the larger light. And remember, the light should go sort of halfway through the wall of the back of the throat, or the nasal cavity, or the uvula, the small little tongue at the back of your throat. Also, your voice box might be a little bit raspy and uncomfortable. You can look inside your mind's eye and play the light over that. You might think, this is a lot of nonsense. Well, I'm telling you, I've been doing it for a long time, and I haven't been ill for 2 years maybe. And this is all I've been doing. Of course, if you've already let the illness go and you have full-blown it's in the chest, what is it called? Oh, I forget what it's called. But in any case, so the cold is no longer just a cold, it's now full-on, whatever you call it, and it's in the chest. And so you can play your light over your chest, over your lungs, and let that light slowly, gently, and try to feel the effects of the light. I feel a warmth. I feel something is actually happening there. The picture's in front of me over here, but while I'm playing my light over my body like this, the picture's right there, but I can feel it in my chest. Try to feel this. The more your senses experience, the better and the stronger and the more effective this treatment. And you will find that if you do this in the evening, just before you go to sleep, tomorrow morning, you might even wake up and not even have any more symptoms. You do this again and again until the symptoms have gone. So you do it tonight, you do it tomorrow morning, you do it tomorrow night, even during the day, if you like. And the more you do it, the more effective it is. It's like charging a battery. And the longer you leave it, the worse the symptoms start showing themselves. They come out in a cough and sweat and headache and migraine and whatnot. The quicker you catch it, the sooner you catch it, the sooner you attend to it with your little light shaft, the sooner the symptoms will go away. And you will find, if you are diligent with this method, you will find that you too might never have to have a cold again. I've used it for all sorts of things on my body. I'll tell you about them in another video. But right now, colds and flu is the topic of the day on television, on the radio. How do you handle your cold? They interview people on the streets. What medications do you use? You don't have to take any medication. Of course, if it's really bad, you might need to take some medication to help you with this. But nevertheless, use your light, use your energy. You are the creator in your universe, and you are the one that calls the shots. Or you can keep quiet and let infiltrators come in and cause havoc. I wish you all, first of all, happy holidays. And I wish you everything that you wish yourself. Health or not. And go well in love and light. Until we next meet with a video showing you how you can heal yourself. Good holidays. Thank you for joining me.